Hi, I'm Dr. Rhea Hogseth, founder and director of the Pediatric Dental Team Association. I want to talk to you about the wow experience in your office. Remember years ago, that was kind of the cool thing everybody was saying, and there were some books out for businesses to help them give their customers that wow experience. Well, we don't hear too much about that anymore, but it is just as important. So whether you have raving fans or not, it is still important to give that best customer service and help make your office unique. So what are some of the ways that you can do this? Well, for one, be on time. Value your parents' and patients' time as much as you want them to value yours, and have them not come late to their appointments or not show up at all, right? Well, what happens if you are late? Do you keep them updated in the time frame so that they know how much longer it's going to be? Do you let them know out in the reception area that you're running a little bit late and why? And if you're really behind, you give them a call ahead of time so that maybe they could reschedule if that works better for them, but at least they know they don't have to rush to get there if you're about 15 minutes late. But what if something happens and one of your patients and their family are inadvertently sitting out in the reception area, but they didn't check in and nobody knows that they're there, and they've been sitting there for hours? What do you do to help them come away without a really bad feeling? So I recommend oops gifts, and let your team be able to give those out themselves if they feel it's warranted. And I'm talking about something like 2 movie passes to the local theater. It could be a McDonald's meal. It could be anything that you have around your area. It could be a free manicure for a parent, for a mother. It could be a house cleaning. It could be anything that you think of, but something that would just let them know you are sorry. It could be a Starbucks card. Something that just acknowledges that you guys feel like you made an oops and you're going to apologize besides in person, but also give them something to show how much you really are sorry and hate that you inconvenienced them. So that's one thing to do, right? So another thing is obviously always be friendly in your greeting. From the first person who sees them walking in the door to every single person that interacts with that patient in the family. Big smile on your face and be very, very friendly, right? Also make sure that you set very clear expectations of how you want the patients and the parents to interact with you in the office. What are your rules of engagement, so to speak? Make sure that they are well aware of those. Also, give real clear and concise explanations of treatment that's going to be performed, future treatment planning that you need to go over with the fees and get their approval to schedule those. Just make sure all of that is really, really clear and that they completely understand what the patient needs in the next appointments, and at that actual appointment that they're real clear on what's going to be done that day. So these are just some ways you can do so great customer service so that they leave and feel like they were taken really good care of. This is a great thing to do that you can brainstorm with your entire team. Just do a staff meeting, an hour or whatever, and talk about it. And come up with a chart and just write them down. Everything that you guys do for customer service. And just brainstorm and see how many things you can come up with. This has been your Practice Pearl from the PDTA, and I'll see you on the next one.